More than 3,000 women are in prison or being processed in Mexico for low-level drug offenses. Gabi was arrested for selling and transporting marijuana and is now serving a 10-year sentence. She says she had no other way of making a living and wasn't expecting such a harsh punishment.
I did it out of necessity, because of poverty. Where I'm from, there's no other income. Where I'm from, selling marijuana is like selling bread.
While Mexico's anti-drug laws are aimed at dismantling the country's cartels, human rights advocates say they're also having a disproportionate impact on poor women.
When we talk about the drug war, many people think of El Chapo. They don't realize that normally those who are punished are at the bottom of the pyramid, women who have been discriminated against or have been victims of violence.
In Mexico City, Betty Maldonado, a former inmate, is getting used to her new life out of prison. She served a 5-year prison sentence for selling narcotics on the street, a crime she says she had no choice but to commit.
Armed men came to my house and pointed a gun at my 3-year-old granddaughter. They said my husband owed them a lot of money, more than I could ever afford in my life. That's when I agreed to sell their drugs. I did it to save my children's lives.
Betty says many of her fellow prison inmates were there for similar reasons, victims of circumstances.
Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador has promised that policies that punish drug users and street dealers will be rewritten, but that policy change has yet to happen. In fact, the trend of women ending up behind bars for low-level drug charges is actually on the rise.
Between 2016 and 2018, Mexico's female prison population increased by 103%. One former inmate told Al Jazeera, "The system doesn't punish criminals, it punishes the poor." Manuel Rapalo, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.